Yo, what's up, random people? Today, let's do some Blitz. I don't think I've ever done it here on this channel, so fuck it. I mean, I don't have all the teams ready just yet. I was blitzing on the way back home, but I got a few teams left to do. So let's see if this team actually works. We are at tier 7, and we're definitely not taking that team. Okay. That's a doable team, I think. Let's see what else. Not going to go for Juggernaut. Nah, I'm good with the middle one. Right. I'll take this one. Shouldn't be a hard blitz, a hard fight, actually. But this team, I think, can take defender teams very nicely, punching up. So sort of kind of works. And I know that you're probably already screaming, but what the fuck? You have a Loki in there when she clearly should be with the Asgardians. So, yeah, I have Loki here, but I also have him with my Asgardian team. So it's not a problem because I'll just it costs like 10 and then like 20 those credits, and I don't spend that many credits, right? I spend like maybe top 100 a day, and then I gain it back with the daily rewards. So I'm not like I don't know. I wouldn't call it a massive blitzer. So I got to 9 million last blitz, and that was I think the highest I've gotten. Um, so I it's for some of you, then I guess sure, 9 million is a lot. I'm sure, but I didn't even get to like top 2,000. So it isn't, that crazy. I was like top, I don't even know. I didn't even check. But I did get the top 1 to 2% reward. So let's do this. See if we can. Yes, we can. All right. So yeah, not a very hard fight. This team works. Very weird, nice synergies. Not the best team at all. Just I didn't really have anything to do with the character. With Captain America and Quake and Black Widow. Yeah. So as you can see, I didn't really blitz today. I can barely blitz at work. So unfortunately, the only time I have to blitz is mostly at night and breaks. So I do what I can. But it's the same day that we have the extra. Oh, I can't use him because what's his name? This character is not allowed because bitches did not really give us a lot of them to get him to 4-star. And geez, man. Still got him at 3-star. So we'll pass on that. And then I got these Guardians here, and I can't use that either because Hela Blitz came before they did the Blitz change. So a free-to-play player who just gets like the highest rank but not top, it was like top 1,500, I think, back then. So if you don't get that, then you're fucked. You only get like a 2-star Hela. And that's way, way far from getting blackballed. So let's talk about that bullshit. Because a lot of people are not going to get blackballed because if you didn't pay a lot of cores to get Hela, and I mean like a lot of cores, as in I don't even know how high people went to get that, but it could be a lot of cores or actual money. Obviously, which doesn't matter what currency they used. It was expensive. Doesn't matter if it's expensive in cores or in dollars or whatever the fuck currency you guys use. It doesn't matter. It was just fucking expensive. And I envy the people who got, that I know who's going to get him the first time. And I curse him every day before I go to bed. I'm joking. Love you, Didix. But yeah, it's definitely, I'm going to put that on auto. And so it sucks. It sucks that I am not going to be able to get Black Bolt on the first time that he's going to come up. And that sucks because my arena life is going to be fucking impossible, I think, with that asshole on the field. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see, because I think the people who got Hela are gonna get, like, 6 or even 7-star Black Bolts. So I got like very hard arena days ahead of me, I think, until the next time we can get Black Bolt. And even then, I'm not even sure that I can get him on the second fucking time, because fuck, I don't know when and how they're gonna give us more Asgardians, or more ways to get Asgardians. So right now we're just fucked. Right, my aim is almost dead, actually. My aim, security just, she just revived. Right. Dude. Aim is just so fun to watch. It's like, well, they're almost dying. Nope, they keep reviving. They keep, more HP. Everyone just, like, gives everyone else more HP and more everything. It's just ridiculous. I like aim. And boom, he just got catapulted out of this is the arena. Damn. All right. Yeah, I like aim. I like playing with aim. Even just watching them play on fucking auto is beautiful. Is beautiful. A bunch of minions and a random character that barely anyone knew. Yeah, love them. Even my game avatar is Scientist Supreme in game, so I really like them. Didn't up them that much, but that doesn't matter. I like them even if they're not as strong in power. I still like the characters. I don't have to get them all to level, to tier 13. Because I like them, right? There's no rule that says that in the rulebook. I checked. All right, now Fantastic Four. I don't like this team. They're not. They're just like boring. I get that they're really strong, and that's the way. That's why I'm upping them, because I have like everyone at 4 red star and 4 yellow star except Invisible Woman, who got 6 yellow stars and 3 red stars. So that's pretty powerful team. Sure, I would love if they would give us a reliable way to get the other characters in like nodes or like more blitzes, or an event would be nice. But even at 4 yellow and red, they're pretty powerful. So I'm upping them. Because they're really powerful. Can they take Marauder? I don't think they can take that. That's a huge punch up. I don't think they can do like a tier 14 Mystique. Yikes. This is they don't have Strife though. They don't have Strife. I don't think that matters. Should we try it? Can get royally fucked if he clones the wrong peep. I think, very hard teams up here. What else? Yeah, sure, let's go for the Ultron team. I'll take my chances with this team. All right, let's give that one a try. I don't think I can win that one, but the other ones just looked not to my favor, so let's give that a try. It is a punch up. What was that, like 40k punch up? 50k punch up? Nah, it was like 40k punch up, I think. We can check that somehow, but I don't give a fuck. I'm sure there's like a setting you can go to and check that, but I Nah, okay. Alright, let's see. Is that enough? I don't think so. This is not war, my friend. This is just blitz. So no extra effects. Come on. We need to... What does this do? Clear. Yes. We need that. And boom. Die, you bitch. Yes. Alright. This became a lot easier fight. Let's get rid of... I'd get rid of him. What does more damage? This one might. And fuck it, let's go for this. Alright, did half. And yeah, I think this is in the bag, right? Unless there's something critical that happens, and I don't think something like that is gonna happen. Then yeah, we're good. Yeah. Alright. So that was a punch up. They had Minerva, they had Captain Marvel, they had some Kree synergy, but yeah, definitely. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna take the chance. All right, let's go with that. So yeah, so it's a very good team. If you have some stars on them, then I'd highly recommend upping them, because fuck, you need something that can take on fucking Asgardians in the Alliance War, and it's a punch down, but it's a team that you need them for that. Unfortunately, right now, unless you are a mega whale and got like I don't know how much collection power, like 8 million collection power, some kind of bullshit. But yeah, it's a good team. They're very basic, I guess. The mechanics, nothing is, I don't know, it's just kind of boring. But they do the deed, and they get us points in Blitz and Alliance War. So definitely a very, very good team. Now the next we have Power Armor. I don't like them just because they're not an auto blitz team, because I have to like manually fucking click on their thing. Otherwise, they fuck shit up. So let's see what we can get here. We got Minerva with his Guardians. We got Brotherhood and Minerva, Fury, Thanos. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting, but nothing I want to actually touch, because that's a massive punch up. I think I'm gonna go with these guys. Still, it's like almost 1k punch up. Maybe I should use a different team for this. All right, fuck it. I don't really care about points. As you can see, I really don't care about points. But I don't know how long I've been talking. Let's check it real quick. What does it even say? 13 minutes. All right. 13 minutes. All right. So this is why I don't like Power Armor, because in Alliance War, I'm playing with them. I know exactly what to press or what I want to be pressed. But in Blitz, I want auto play teams. I don't want a team that I'll have to invest my time in clicking on shit. So yeah. But still, at some level, they can. Wait. Who do I want blocked? He's too dangerous. Let's block that. Probably that was a mistake. But maybe I should do that with Minerva. Alright, let's do that. That's really gonna matter anyway. So we're almost there. Unfortunately, Falcon hits before Vision. So what? How is he next? All right, fuck it. Oof, almost all. Where's Vision? What? Why is that not happening? All right, here you are, Vision, and boom, the match. but I had to control the whole thing. So fuck it. I'd rather have a team that just works well without me controlling it, right? It's just a waste of my time during the day, when I'm busy and I just want to auto shit. So I tend to not use that. Come on, Drax. I know that you're tier 14, but damn, man, fuck off. Oh, he's still fighting. Damn, that's a beast of a Drax. All right, let's move on. We're almost at 1 million mark. I usually get to like 1.5, 0.8. I don't push over than that. Sometimes I don't even get to the top 1 to 2%. I just don't have the time to blitz so often. So all right, so we got Fury. I'm not even gonna switch. We'll go for the defenders. This is a very boring fight, but you know what? For the viewers who don't have Fury, hey, here's a classic Fury fight versus defenders, and how boring it can be. Right. So first, you go for Punisher, hoping for this exact thing. And then you don't even need to do that. But you can do this instead, or even Daredevil. But usually, if you don't get the assist and get the slow, then I'd recommend hitting this as well, and because it can take the speed bar as well and gets offense down. So in case you don't kill him, he still, when he hits you, has offense down. But in this particular matchup, we got the assist from our security, which is a beast, and we got the slow. And I think when Shield Security's turn is coming, he's just gonna one-shot him with his second skill. So I don't want to waste this turn on that. I want to do this, and I think, I'm not sure. You know what? I think he does more damage, so let's go with that. All right, let's get our soldiers in. Let's hit here. Now he can one-shot him for sure with this. This is a very strong hit. Plus, he has slow, and as you can see here, when you have slow, it gives you a stun. So, and I'm sorry if there's like veteran players here, and I'm just rambling shit you guys know already for like years. But I'm sure there's some people who to be sure, I should use this skill, but I'm like, this match is over. I'll just put this on auto, and this match is over. There's really nothing they can do at this point. But not that they really had a chance, before that, to be honest. But they can struggle if you do like a 200k punch up shit, and if you don't kill the Punisher fast enough, or even sometimes if you don't kill the Iron Fist, then you get fisted instead. That's like very, very high punch ups, and that just because I did this way does not mean that this is the best way, or this is like the recommended way or whatever. This is how I do it. I never tried any other way of doing it, to be honest. Works very well. I can do like 100 and something, 150 maybe, even punch-ups of defenders, even in like Alliance War with room buffs and shit. So anyway, the Fury is kind of boring. It's very auto team, but that's why I like it. It's a perfect out of team. But the thing is, a lot of teams now can counter it or attack it. But all right, so next I'm not gonna use it for like 2 more minutes. But this is my modified Brotherhood. So we got Miles over there and Venom joining the Brotherhood to get, it's like a destruction field on a field. It's crazy. Because I want to show you. It's a very good auto team as well, by the way, and I like that one too. Even though Venom and Miles are kind of low, because until now they didn't even have a team. I think I put Miles in my hero brawler, but that's a really shitty team without Captain Marvel, basically. And a very strong Miss Marvel, which I don't have. Unfortunately, very shitty red stars on her. So she doesn't really do that much. And that team doesn't really do that much. So I put Miles here, and he actually brings a lot to the table with Venom, to be honest. And I don't think that the timer is moving over here. So let's just get out of here and come back again and see what's up. Alright, so we got like 1 minute and 25 seconds. Alright. Let's see. Is there any other team we can do? Well, I don't think. Alright, so this is how I do my blitz save squads. This is like the last random teams that I just like. This is the only teams that I have that are not really in a team and they're like evenly powered. So I just mix them with even powered teams that are just like there. Because if I have a tune that is not proportionally stronger than the other, then that's going to be a problem with the new AI. So I try to keep the random tunes on with just teams random tunes with the same power ish. So these are my random teams. And then over here you got Marauders, and I just randomly put her because she was like the highest random character that wasn't attached to any other team. So I just wanted higher power as possible. So I put her, even though she does not contribute anything to the team at all. Then you get Defenders at 143. You got Sinister 6, which I like. Unfortunately, I don't have very good red stars on them. Like shit, I got like 2 on Mysterio and like 3 on Vulture and 2 and another 3. And only Goblin I got like 4 stars. Red stars. So and I upped him for one of the legendary events. I think it was Shuri Invisible one. But the rest of it, if I had like really good red stars on Sinister 6, I would up them in an instant. They are fucking brutal, by the way. As a team, they're crazy strong. So yeah, but anyway, so let's see if we can actually win with them, even though it's probably going to be a very, very big punch up. We're tier 8 now, and it's a 20. It's not a big punch up. All right, let's see. What can they take? They're not going to take them for sure. Not at a punch up for sure. Let's go for the mishmash team, right? Let's see if that works. 20k ish, 20 something. All right, fuck it. Let's try it, right? What's the worst that can happen? We're not gonna get the points. We're gonna go down a tier. No one gives a shit. Doesn't really matter. A few more points there. It's I don't really care about blitz, as you can probably tell. The only time I actually try to do it as best as I can without dying. And then yeah, I got to like 9 mil. I think I said that like not very long ago. All right, let's do this. And all right, let's do that. And what is this? This is the charge. Taunt. Alright, let's do the taunt. Alright, so Crossbone's dead. Let's go for Deadpool. Alright, and now the clap. Alright, and I think we're good. Oh shit, no, that was... Alright, wait. Ah, crap. I need to finish them first, but I want this skill now. Alright, fuck it, let's use that. Let's get a few more hits. Oh, he's strong, that bitch. Alright, now I gotta get rid of you, bro. No, I need you to not. Alright, let's do that. Didn't go to. Alright. And we got the goblin. Just finish them off. Easy peasy. I think I made it look a lot harder than it actually was. I think if I just put it on auto, it would be fine. I'll just finish them off. But that was a punch up. They barely even touched anything. So sure, it was a mishmash team, but even other teams they can smash defenders for sure, very very easily. Let's see. Wait. So now I think the time has come for us to see the new Brotherhood with Miles and Venom. So 224k power. As you can see, not evenly spread. I got Magneto at 56k. I got Juggernaut at 57. Pyro at 44k. And then you got Miles at 36 and Venom at 28. So a very big difference in power between the tunes. And then as you can see on the other team as well, they kind of spread it out, but like a 73k Thanos and like 81k Sabretooth, well, not Sabretooth, Wolverine, tier 14. Yeah, I don't know why they went that far. But it's like 80k punch up if I do that. Nope, that's definitely not happening. This is interesting. That can work actually, because they don't have a cleanse at all, and they're all kind of squishy too. And no save nor taunt, no nothing. Oof, they're so exposed. Oh my god. And then you have Tank. Fuck, I would call even Hulk. Spider-Man, nah. You know what? That's a very strong team. Let's go. Let's see what. Let's go for that one. It's a 75k. All right. Ooh, that Yondu's gonna hurt. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. It's a massive punch up. Let's see how it works. What works and what happens. All right. We're learning from this actually. All right, so I think I don't even know. The thing is, I don't want to ramble on for like 100 years and do this very very fucking slowly. So let's put this on. Let's put it on 2. Let's put it on 1 and see what happens. All right. Now that's too slow. All right, let's keep it on 2. All right, so yeah, 2 is good. So you got people with disrupt, with blind. And Yondu's missing. We got this. Everything is red. And boom. Well, because half of them already died, so you don't really see much. But everything is basically dead. There's really nothing. And I think Juggernaut didn't even do his ult, to be honest. Ooh, that was... yeah, and boom. If something just survives... he doesn't survive a Juggernaut. So yeah, a very effective team, very good synergy with Venom and Disrupt by Miles. So I don't know, I like it. um, I don't know if I've seen it on other YouTube channels. I don't know. I might have, but I don't remember. Maybe something with. Well, I've seen Venom, I think, with a few Brotherhood teams, but I don't know if I've seen Miles. But, doesn't matter. Let's see. This is kind of a huge bunch up, and BKT. I don't know, man. That's a huge bunch up. A 92k Minerva. I don't know if I can take that team. I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to. But let's give it a try. Because why not? You know, the worst case, I'm going to fail miserably and you're all going to laugh. So it's a win-win situation, I'd say, right? Alright, I'm going to light this cigarette up. Alright, so first of all, obviously, let's do this on 3. First of all, you drop whatever the fuck you're doing and you go for Minerva. Because Minerva needs to be out. Out, bitch. Get out. Alright, and now we need to get rid of Spider-Man, actually. Yikes. Actually, I'm just going to do a lot more damage with the summons. He's a problem. And I'm not going to be able to do anything because... Yikes. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the alts. Alright, so now he got the taunt. We got the taunt, but we also defense down. And I'm gonna do this. I need the defense up and let's spray and pray. Yeah, bitch dodged. Oh god, I hate Spider-Man. Alright, let's do the blinds. Alright, Yondu. Oh, he's gonna summon. No, yes, he ulted. Fuck you. Alright. So we actually got this. I thought I was gonna blow, and he just did. Let's get rid of the defense down. Let's blast them all the fucking hell. Nope. Alright, let's do that. I need the taunt on Groot. Don't die. And I need the revive on Minerva right the fuck now. Let's go. Yes. Alright, let's punch this bitch out. Goddamn Spider-Man. Fuck it. She didn't die from that? Fuck. Alright, well, I think it's in the bag. Regardless of how many times Spider-Man is gonna, evade. But, yeah. Sometimes it's a massive punch up. And you don't really know what happens with, all the turns and resistance and, focus. So it's sometimes it can be RNG dependent when you go to the really high tiers, I guess. Let's see what else we can do. Wait. So we can't do X-Men because I didn't get Colossus at 4 stars. Unfortunately, I was only able to get him at 3, and to get him at 3, I had to buy, orbs for like 675 cores each. So he came in a blitz, and we got him all at like 2 stars. And then I just noticed there's like, you can buy his orbs for like 675. And I was like, fuck, I need him at higher star because he's a crazy, taunter. So, yeah. But unfortunately, I did not have enough cores to get him to 4-star. Not even close, I think. Nope, not even close. Not that you can see here. And the last team I have here is my Ultron, and just the rest of the tunes that I didn't have a team for that had the highest power. So Yondu didn't have a team. Night Nurse, my dear, did not have a team. Shuri did not have a team because I didn't really up Wakanda yet, and Drax just found himself without a team at all. So and he's kind of beefy with 48k power, even though he's like I think tier 11. Because he got 5 stars on him, 5 red stars on him. So, but unfortunately, he's not very useful. Apart from maybe Alliance War, I guess. Maybe sometimes in Arena, but apart from that, he's really not helpful. All right, so I think that was it. I guess no, there's that one team. Yes. Now the problem with this that I have with the Ultron team is, and I think some of you are already laughing at me for not, noticing it, but I did. So the problem with this Ultron team, as I'm guessing some of you know, that when Shuri does her thing, she gives energy. And as you know, and some of you that didn't know are just saying, oh yeah, now I get it. But for the people who didn't, so Shuri gives energy to random people in your team. Now, if she by chance gives that energy to Ultron, then Ultron, instead of summoning his minions, he will use his ult on the first turn, and then he will summon on the second turn, and that fucks up his whole thing. So you get like a half dead, it's not half dead, but you get like a not very efficient Ultron. He's still a beast, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to do his 2 very, very strong hits in the, when he does that at the beginning of a match. He does like 2 very, very strong hits, and then you have to wait a few turns until it recharges. And obviously depends on, the amount of buffs that you have on you, you'll get more energy. But usually it's like between 2 and maybe 3 shots at the beginning of every match. So if he first does the ultimate, then it fucks up the whole thing. So it's very risky to put this team on auto, because if Shuri does that and he just uses ult instead of his summon, then the whole match can be just fucked. Sure, it can still punch up very, very high, but I've had some fights that I just put it on auto and watched a minute later, and I see like my whole team is dead, and like what the fuck just happened? And I see that his skills are just not aligned, with energy, so it's fucked. All right, so let's see. We got pretty high punch up, I'd say. I got 275,000 to their 439 power defenders. Everything is tier 14 and like very strong. I don't even know if I can do this. We got a mismatch hero and some brawlers, I guess. Tier 14 as well. And we got Crossbone. Oof, Hawkeye is a bitch. Okay. Sure, Hawkeye needs to go, and he needs to go, but that's doable, because the rest of those, they're strong. 92,000 power Hawk might hurt. Let's see, Defenders is probably like the easiest choice here. So yeah, fuck it, let's go for the Defenders. 439, fuck it. Let's see. I don't know if I can punch that higher up with like just random. Basically, it's just Ultron and a bunch of random characters that I have at like the highest power. So it's not like they have a synergy or they have anything in common, or they really do not complement Ultron in any way, and even worse than that. But all right, so here we do the defense up with Shuri and grant ability energy for 2 random allies. So, and did we get an Ultron? I didn't actually see, but we'll see. All right, so first we can do this. It doesn't really matter, but let's get that out of the way. All right, so if we were the AI, then we'd use his ultimate, but no, we need the summons. So let's slow. Is that 2 turns? It's 2 turns. Let's try and slow him a little bit. Yep. All right. So right off the bat, boom, we got whacked by what's his name? Only 2 buffs on us without the attack one. So we're kind of fucked. But hey, let's see if we can still make it. Yeah, I don't think so. Because Ultron's not gonna summon because it's not gonna matter. He's not dead yet. Oh my god! All right. Because he's not gonna summon because he didn't have enough buffs on him because of what's his name? Yeah, and we lost with the Ultron team. See, sometimes Ultron lose, and Punisher is very effective in getting rid of Ultron minions if you have him at very high power, unfortunately. And now we are back to only like a tiny little punch up of like 200, well, 20k, so ish, 5k. All right, so let's see, how long have we been talking about this boring fucking Blitz? 42 minutes. So I've been blabbing about Blitz for like 42 minutes. So that means that probably no one's watching right now. Most likely. So, fuck Blitz. Let's talk about some real shit, right? So first of all, what the fuck? They're not going to give us any way of getting the Asgardians as a free-to-play. And I find that fucked up. Very fucked up. I don't know if in all of the legendaries, but I think in most, if not, maybe not even, maybe one of them, but most of them, there was a way that a free-to-play player can get them without spending. There's like an event. There's like something before. Even when they told us about Sinister Six, they're just like, boom, one day, hey, this is happening here. Now you can farm them. You can farm them in here and here and here, and then we all had to scramble. But in this instance, we didn't know that we're gonna need Asgardians to have Black Bolt before the Hela Blitz, if I'm not mistaken. But even if we knew, that wouldn't be the issue because I did the Blitz as a free-to-play player. I didn't get, to top 1500s, and that wouldn't even help me, even if I did. Even if I got rank, I think, 100, I would still have to go and buy, packs for cores. A lot of them. A lot of packs. And fuck, man, that really bummed me the fuck out. I had to say it. I mean, like, damn, that's real shit. Because, do it, like, last minute, do it, like, whatever. But, like, hey, don't, like, come at us and be like, you know what? The only way you can get that is if you just buy a fuckload of cores. And that sucks. That they're not giving a chance at all. to anyone who's not like gonna actual pay. But fuck that. That's just game shit. But what I want to talk about, because it isn't, because now they're introducing what's his name, Black Bolt, and he's a counter to Ultron, and and he's only for people who pay, basically, right? Or saved cores for like a year and have enough to spend on getting enough packs of Hela to get her at 5 stars at least. But they can easily go and make a Phoenix counter, right? You just make a character that has a skill, if it's an ultimate or whatever, and what it does is just it disables the passives. That's it. It's all you need. So you just need to make. Doesn't matter if the character is have a gun with a bullet. It doesn't matter if they have like a special wave ability like Quake or whatever other mutant or whatever. It doesn't matter how is it gonna look like. But the skill needs to be that it disables the passive of the target. And once you do that, then you put that in a character, and boom, that character is counter to Phoenix, I think. If they make the mechanic work in a way that if she dies with that debuff on her, she will not be summoned. So, yeah. Because Black Bolt is not going to do that for Phoenix. So they're probably going to wait and do that instead. We'll just make a character that has an ability to disable passive skills. And with that, they just countered Phoenix. But so we're probably going to see that. Probably that's like you'd say that is a prediction, right? That's a prediction. But I'm just saying for like maybe one person that is still with me. It's like maybe I don't know, 50 minutes. But anyway. So let's talk about some other bullshit. I don't even know. You know what? I'm pretty sure there's no one watching. But maybe one person is making it, or like have this on the background while he's doing other stuff. Like playing the game, or doing. Doing other non-masturbatory activities. See, there's no one watching this, and this is why it's funny, because no one's gonna know that I just said that, but I found that hilarious. So alliance, some friends in my alliance told me yesterday that someone use my alliance. Well, it was not alliance. It was like Ultimus 7 raid team name, which is Ultron's Angels, in his video for another team. And then he said the name, and I was like, I don't know this guy, but it turns out to be Casino, and because he posted it on our Discord. And not Casino, but like the alliance mate who told me, he posted this video, and I saw it was the Casino, and so I went to see the video after work, and yeah, he's like, I think he said like some people call it something. It's like some people call it Ultron's Angels, and I think it's a very nice name or some bullshit, which is a very 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 correct way to say it without actually saying that you said it, right? It's like some people say, some people say, and I think, and what he think about that. So I'm not. It's like a politician kind of a saying, It's like it's not. He didn't go like, oh, this is Ultron's Angels and blah 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 blah. He said like, I heard some people say, some people talk. And I thought it was hilarious. But besides that, um, the funny thing is after I seen that video, I was like, huh, well, that's interesting. And obviously, I don't give a fuck if he, use the same name. It's a very good name, and obviously, it's the first thing that comes to your mind when you have Ultron with 4 other female characters. So sure, I might be that person. I might have been. I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. I wasn't even the first. I'm sure some other schmo, just played that team and that name came up in his mind, and he doesn't even do post videos on YouTube, or he doesn't even watch YouTube, or he does all that and he just decided not to make a video and call it but what's actually funny is not that he used the name. What's funny is that he uses Captain Marvel instead of Shuri. And sure, it doesn't. It's still 4 female characters, but I use Shuri on my team, and he used Captain Marvel. Now, I've seen the video. To be honest, I don't think Captain Marvel did much. Sure, she did some damage, but it wasn't necessary. I think it didn't really contribute that much to the fight. And sure, Shuri is more of a defensive character, which obviously helps you, more as you progress to the harder nodes, because you will get hit with a lot harder shit. So once when you use Shuri instead of Captain Marvel doesn't give you any defense bonuses. It just gives you attack if you have her high enough. And I think Casino's Captain Marvel was like 70 something, 77, 72, I don't know, 70 something thousand power, which is stronger, I think, than everything I have except maybe Phoenix. Right, so my Phoenix is 73. I think his Captain Marvel, I think, was stronger than my Phoenix in power, and I don't think she did that much. And when you put in Shuri, then you get very good defense and attack. Not attack, but I'll get to that in a minute. So you put in Shuri instead of Captain Marvel. On the same team, you have Minerva, you have Ultron, you have Invisible Woman, and you have Shuri instead of Captain Marvel. And you get, as you can see, this is what I upped for her, is the alt and the passive. So Wakanda Forever. So on turn, heal the most injured ally for 10% of this character. Blah, 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 blah. And in raids. Wait. Right. In raids. When self or any Wakandan ally drops below 50% max health, gain 3 deflect. So, yeah. And all that other good stuff, by the way. This is very. She has a charge, and she gets ability energy. She's really good. But the thing is, it's worded incorrectly, and she doesn't only give Wakandan allies. She gives everyone that is lower than 50%. So at higher node, you will get hit for more than 50% sometimes in one shot. So when you do that, that's the best thing that can happen to you in that fight, by the way. Because then you get 3 deflects from Shuri. And in this team, you have so much heal that it's crazy. You have Shuri, you have Minerva, you have Santa Supreme, and you have Invisible Woman with barrier. So you want them to hit you and get you to below 50. You get the deflects, and boom, the fight is yours. You're done. They're at higher levels. There's nothing they can do. Deflects on deflects on deflects. They're very powerful. The deflects, and it works with every character. Despite what it says here, you get deflects. So you got the Heat Ultron, and boom, you have like 3 deflects on this bitch, and from there he just gets way stronger. And more buffs that you can get on him, like deflect, the more energy that he gets when he uses his ultimate. So that's in the long run, that's one more point is crazy. But yeah, she gives defense up and she gives him energy as well. She's very, very good in Raid instead of Captain Marvel, which is what Casino is using. But that's my take, and I do quite good damage. My alliance get to 60% on Ultimate 7 every day, and that's amazing. Like, I think a week ago, maybe less than that, Casino said they're getting only to 45%. And bitch, we've been hustling and getting to 60% for a while now. And sure, some days, shit happens. People can't get online, and then we don't get to 60%. But those far between, right? They're not every other day. It happens maybe once a raid, or once every two weeks is season. So maybe once a week on holidays and shit. But yeah, I don't think it even gets to one a week. I think it's once every 2 weeks that someone fucks up, and shit happens. Life happens. So I'm fine with not reaching 100% and 60% every day if shit happens to some people. Sure, sometimes it bums me out, but still, it's very, very understandable. Very understandable. So now that I know that we're not going to get hella, there's really no incentive to spend any cores on this event. I just got my win knocked out on the wins, because I really I have faith that they're gonna give a chance to people to get Black Bolts if they didn't pay fuckload in advance. But I guess I was wrong. I think this is a third time that I've said that on this video. But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes it sucks. Let's see, what can I get here? Wait, first of all, did I do Scientist Supreme today? I'm not sure. So the whole let's close the whole Casino Ultron Angel debacle thing. The name, sure, whatever, doesn't matter who came up with it first. I'm sure he doesn't even give a shit if someone even mentioned that to him, so it doesn't really matter. What matters is that he uses a less effective team, and I like that, actually, because as much as I want to share the information that I think what is best, I do like it when other people don't use or don't do the thing that I think is best. And I saw his video, he's not that great of a player if you saw him rating, and if you see his video and the choices that he made in that raid, I think you'd agree with me. But regardless of that, So he can have the name, he can keep the team, he can use that team. That Captain Marvel is a terrible choice. Even at 70 something K, she is still not doing much. She's still not doing much. Maybe she does a little dent on the lower nodes, but you don't want high damage on the lower nodes because that's the nodes that you are trying to get charges on Storm for that Phoenix Mulligan, node that whichever node that you use Phoenix on. So you do that, but on the later nodes, I think you don't really need more damage as you need more survivability. Because if I can get everyone on the team with deflects and death proofs and shit, then I can just keep going and going until you finish the raid without healing. So yeah, like his other team with Hela and I think it was Vision, and sure, that's a neat trick with Vision and Hela. That's a very viable strategy in Arena, but in raids, it works for a turn, guys. It works for one turn, and then you have to wait until everything recharges and ability block for the whole thing. And then what? What do they do after that? It's like Magneto. It helps you for one turn, maybe 2 turns if you need to take out a taunt out of off someone. But besides that, he just does a little AoE damage that you cannot control. So it's not great. And sure, I get that people have high red stars on some characters, so they're using them because they're less likely to die because they're kind of tanky with the red stars and do more damage. But you need the right composition regardless. I mean, sure, you can take random 5 character at 7 red stars and tier 13, and with that one of them is a healer, and you can still do a lot of damage in this raid for sure. But if you don't have high red stars on any particular character, like some of us, hello, not everyone have a 70 something K Captain fucking Marvel. So so yeah, so sometimes, as you can see, my Sanchez Supreme is 3 star, 3 red star and 6 yellow star, and then you got my Shuri is 3 red stars and 7 yellow stars, tier 13 as well. Invisible Woman, 3 red stars again and 6 yellow stars, tier 13. And Minerva is 5 yellow stars and 4 red stars at tier 13. So not a lot of red stars and not even a lot of yellow stars in my team. Sure, Ultron is a beast at 7 yellow stars, tier 13 with 3 items, and he's 64. But that's basically the only damage dealer, and everyone else has very low red stars, and that team still puts in the fucking damage and survives the goddamn fights. And sure, sometimes you have to wait until you get energy, and you don't one shot the same in one node at the later nodes. But it doesn't matter, because if he uses her and he 2-shots it, and I use Shuri and I 2-shot it, but everyone is alive and no heals, because Shuri provides a lot of heals, by the way, a lot of heals in energy. So she helps you a lot more than Captain Marvel, unfortunately. Even if you have a very high red star Captain Marvel, you know what? I think let's set the bar. You know what? Let's set the bar, which if you have enough high red stars, then it will be okay to use that character instead of Shuri. And I think that's maybe Star-Lord, and I'm not sure about that at all, because it really depends. If you have like a 7 red Star-Lord, and I don't know if that if he has enough power to actually get the blind to stick on the characters. I don't know if 7 red Star-Lord has enough focus to blind the tunes at the very high notes. So if anyone know, I would appreciate knowing if he can or cannot, because that matters a lot if is a viable character or not. Because if his blinds don't stick, after at the higher nodes, then he's basically not usable. Unfortunately, I don't know. It's because his skill doesn't do shit. Vision as well. He works well, even if you have him at like very high red stars, but he still doesn't give you enough in a raid, and not in better than Shuri. Shuri is just incredible in this raid with that team. So that's what I thought, and I think we're like an hour or something into this video. We're like an hour and 6 minutes into this video, and I'm sure that no one in his right mind is watching watching this. But after I saw Casino's video, so I'll go like, oh, okay. So I went on YouTube and I typed Ultron's Angels, and I looked, what comes up. Is his video gonna come up? Is my video gonna come up? And the answer is random shit videos came up that are connected to the movies, but on the same page, the first page, my videos was like higher than his video on that, and there's like a few of mine between him. It was like, I was like, okay, but this is my computer, right? So I was like, so it knows what I searched before and what I've seen before, so it'll probably show my own thing that comes first. So I'll be like, all right, let's go to incognito mode and Google that shit up, in incognito mode. So I went into incognito mode, and I went to YouTube. I typed Ultron's Angels, and again, it found my videos ahead of his. So like, all right, that seems legit, right? That seems legit. So I was laughing, and then I go like, you know what? I can't really laugh at this if I don't check it on an impartial computer, right? A computer that isn't connected to my, Google accounts, so it doesn't follow me and knows everything about me, right? So I knocked on my, on my housemate's door at like maybe 11 midnight something, and he goes like, "Oh hi, can I just search something real quick on your computer?" And he was kind of surprised, but very accommodating, and so he let me in, and so I went on his computer, which was in it was a YouTube bot, but it was in Polish, because obviously he's a Pole, but so, YouTube search is YouTube search. So I searched it. I typed Ultron's Angels, and bam, my videos were before his video. Because mine was like a month ago, and his was like a few hours or some bullshit. And that was like a few days. I think it was like the 26th or 25th of December. So yeah, and so I laughed at that. And that he just mentioned it for like a few seconds, but he tagged it as well. He actually typed the thing on his board, so it's gonna show up. But I found it very hilarious that it showed my videos before his. on the search on YouTube. Alright, so for the last soul that is still listening to me, this boring video. Right now, I am upping Marauders. I'm upping Strife, as you can see, level 70, tier 12. And Mr. Sinister, a little bit behind him. He's gonna catch up real quick in the next week, I think. And of course, Fantastic Four, upping them as high as possible. They're trying to get them all to level 65, and then I'll start slowly getting them to level 70, and possibly tier 11 or even 12. Yeah, I'm doing Fantastic for Alliance War, and Marauders I'm doing for Arena. They're pretty good in Arena, to be honest. I think they're pretty good. I don't know where I got kicked back to in Arena. I am rank, yikes, 18. See, unfortunately, with the daylight changing time, then the whole thing is like 2 hours after. And all this time I've been talking, and I'm capping like 200 freaking energy, and no one said anything, guys. What the fuck? Obviously, I do understand that you guys cannot communicate with me while I'm doing the video in any way, obviously. But let's not stay capped at. Alright, we got 4 more. Do I still need to do the villain thing today? Probably. I still need to do Arena today. And villain. Okay. So I had a defensive... Like, every day is a fucking defensive win in Arena because of daylight saving. And everything just moved 1 hour. So instead of, like, sitting comfortably in my, my house, I'm, like, just finishing work. So that sucks, and I usually don't have time to play just before Arena ends. So and we get rewards. So I have to count on defensive wins, and when you have to account for defensive wins in a defenseless meta, it is problematic. So I'm giving a chance to Marauders, giving them a chance. See how shit works. Mr. Sinister, I've seen him does his thing with Phoenix. Worked sort of well some of the times, not all the times. Most times he didn't actually do that much, or he did everything he did, and it still didn't really matter. But I'm giving shit a chance because we don't know what's the 5th Marauder, and no one's talking about it. So who the fuck knows what kind of beast that will be? So I'm upping them. They have 4 stars on them, and I can up them even further to 4 red stars. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now, but it's a possibility, and it's not that hard. And we need to do this. I'm almost done with Jessica Jones 7-star. And I'm only doing this because I need to do villains notes. So 3 shards. Why not? Let's do that. Okay. That's okay. I didn't get any shards. But it doesn't matter. It's so close. I'm going to get her. She's not upped anyway. Only tier 8. Level 60. So that's it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that. And for the last souls who stayed with me to the end, this is it, guys. I'll see you guys next time.